And they're off and trotting. Southwind Tyrion left the gate quickly. Rattle My Cage rolled to early. Just for Tricks rolled off stride. Just for Tricks made a break when trying to lead the gate, so it's Southwind Tyrion who crosses over there early for Sponstead. Rattle My Cage. Call wide there, pressing on early for Jingra. Balenciaga's out trotting third. Pretender over the fourth spot is the favorite Oraja 1. Was in hurry the early stages to come out trotting in fifth. Led by the Basses came out sixth, and for the Vitz Academic, Kildare King is next. Off stride went Viterbrait. Viterbrait made a break and far back to Just for Tricks after the early miscue. The quarter was 27-3. They trot across the backstretch and by the 3/8 mark. Rattle My Cage on top. He'll get an early challenge from Pretender. And Jingra's giving Pretender the cold shoulder so far. So those two trade jabs across the backstretch. Southwind Tyrion following the Torrid Tempo third. Balenciaga's there fourth with Oraja 1 still waiting patiently in the fifth spot for the Love by the Masses. The half 55 seconds. It's Academic swings wide off the back with Kildare King. Looking to shoot the gap dead at the inside. Viterbrait still off stride. Far back still to Just for Tricks. They're onto the far turn. Pretender is taking over the top here as they trot midway around the turn. Pretender's off stride. Pretender better break there. Briefly bottling up Rattle My Cage, but he'll inherit the lead with Southwind Tyrion swinging wide up on the outside. Oraja 1, the stablemate, teed it up perfectly here. He's well spotted second over. Balenciaga's bottled up in the fourth spot. 3/4, 123-4. Southwind Tyrion has taken over from Rattle My Cage, but the threat will be a stablemate. Oraja 1 up against a tower up off cover. Balenciaga moves up in between trotters. Deep stretch now. The Sponstead tradies go at it. Southwind Tyrion's there at the inside, but Oraja 1's measured here. He's wrapped up. Take a look at Oraja 1. He'll go by as easy as he pleases here. Oraja 1 of the all-rush trot. He'll hit the line in 150-2. Southwind Tyrion was second. And they're off and pacing line drive. Hanover steps out sharply to his outside. Alleywag Hanover also on the attack there with By the Missile, firing early and dead at the inside. Hemsworth protects his pylon position. He got a bit steppy there that opening turn as he scrambles on here. Line drive Hanover trying to outfoot By the Missile. Alleywag Hanover pressing on there. He's caught wide third. Hemsworth under a very tight rein there in the fourth spot. Luz Perlman came out racing in fifth. These two in front of a buck about Hanover. Tarasi is last, and the quarter was quick. 26-2, and they continue to go at it across the backstretch. That's Alleywag Hanover, who was parked past the 3/8, but he will reach up and clear from line drive Hanover. By the Missile, the big favorite. He's relegated to third here in the early stages, with Hemsworth following in fourth. Luz Perlman next fifth in front of a buck about Hanover. And out the back, that is Tarasi as they continue across the backstretch and towards the half-mile mark. Alleywag Hanover looking for his third consecutive all-rush victory. And he takes this field by the half at a quick 53-4. Line drive Hanover still in very close pursuit second. Jingra will have to do it first up with the favorite By the Missile. He just took a look over his shoulder, and that's going to flush him to the outside because his stablemate Luz Perlman was on the move. He'll move up second over now fourth. Hemsworth is bottled up in fifth with a buck about Hanover being asked to the outside at sixth. Tarasi is saving ground at the top of the stretch, and By the Missile trying to buzz right past Alleywag Hanover. Alleywag Hanover had no resistance down at the inside, so By the Missile was taken over, and he begins to throttle clear. They're off 3/4 in 121-2. Jingra calling on By the Missile, and he accelerates. Line drive Hanover works into second. Hemsworth works to the center of the track, sweeping up the pylons like that's Tarasi. By the Missile is still there. It's By the Missile maintaining a 3-length lead. Tarasi free way too late, but it's By the Missile who will score. Tarasi shook loose late to be second. Hemsworth finished third. Line drive Hanover fourth and 147-4. And they are off, and they are pacing. Boudoir Hanover fired up quickly on the far outside. Velocity Lady left out in between mares, and Colby's Gigi will squeeze through to protect her position at the inside as they rolled onto that opening turn. It's Boudoir Hanover. Boudoir Hanover straight to the top. Colby's Gigi out racing in second. The big favorite, Grace Hill. Kept away in the third spot. Valer Duara out racing in fourth. Velocity Lady tried to lead, but she was forced to retreat there to the back of the pack. The opening quarter was 27-1. Boudoir Hanover and Todd McCarthy on the point across the backstretch. Colby's GG nestled in nicely there in the pocket. Grace Hill still very patient there. The 1-9 favorite tracking in third. She's just 2.5 lengths off the lead mid-pack. Valer Duara Continues to race in fourth. Velocity Lady continues to look over last. Don't change of position here in the short field across the backstretch. It's Boudoir ahead of her, who continues to pave the way. She moves past the half here in 55-4. Bit of a breather in that second quarter, 28-3 for the leader. Boudoir ahead of her, and she carries that speed onto the far turn with 3/8 to pace. Colby's GG continues in close pursuit second. Grace Hill continues very patient there for McNair in the third spot. In front of Valère Duara. At the back, still Velocity Lady. They race around the far turn. Boudoir out of her trying to get some separation. And she throttles 2.5 clear. Colby's Gigi trying to keep up second. Grace Hill up and on the attack now at third. They're by 3/4 in 1:23. It's Boudoir out of her's got the jump at the back. Grace Hill, the favorite, though, continues to make steady progress down the center. Colby's Gigi needs a place to race there. She's bottled up in the third spot. Valère Duhara's fourth. They move into a deep stretch now. Grace Hill trying to overhaul Boudoir ahead of her. Colby's Gigi out in the center third. Here's Grace Hill takes over through the stretch. Grace Hill does it again. Colby's Gigi was second. It was tight for third. Maybe Valère Duara there, and 1:49-3.
The pedals to the metal on top of the field. Moment is here. Here comes Seven Colors on the move on the outside. Ken Hanover needs some racing room. Closing on the outside, It's My Show. Seven Colors, It's My Show on the outside. Seven Colors, It's My Show. It's My Show.
And they are off, and they are pacing. GD Hanover fired up from the far outside. Flawless. Also on the move there towards the opening turn is Sarasota Hanover, who's up there on the attack with can I get a loop. Pressing out early for Jingrod. Geocentric is reserved at the early stages. She came out racing in fifth. She's 3 clear of Fresh Mist. Rating Jade is next in seventh in front of Staying with Emily. As the Phillies circle the opening turn. GD Hanover on top, but there goes, can I get a loop. Move on past. The quarter was 27-3. Flawless back in the third spot, looking over in front of Sarasota Hanover. The undefeated Geocentric. She'll look over fifth. Right now she is 8 lengths off the lead in front of Fresh Mist. Rating Jade there in the seventh spot. She has one beaten. That's Staying with Emily. Single file across the backstretch. Can I get a loop? Looking to go back to back here at the Red Mile. And Jingrod getting his own way on the point as GD Hanover continues on second. Flawless. Still tracking just off the top here third. The half just 55-4, so really a moderate half for these. That is finally going to send the big favorite Geocentric underway as Sarasota Hanover opted to sit in. She's pinned out at the pylons now fifth with Rating Jade. Looking to track up the big favorite six. She's camping cover right now. Fresh Mist saving ground seventh. Staying with Emily still out the back. They circle the far turn. Can I get a loop? With the tactical edge here, a well-rated Can I Get a Loop, trying to shake loose. GD Hanover there second. Geocentric still advancing up there quickly on the outside, 3/4, and a picked up 1:23-1. Can I Get a Loop, bracing for the challenge of Geocentric, and Geocentric now bears down the Sweet Lou Phillies battle through the stretch. Can I get a loop there at the inside? Geocentric is a powering passo. Geocentric, she is 8 for 8. She tacks at another. Geocentric undefeated. The big favorite scores once more. Can I get a loop second? GD Hanover third, 1:49-3.
It's Tattoo Artist. Little Rocket Man starts to edge from the pocket up the inside by the missile. Tattoo Artist has the lead. He's digging in. He's doing it again. Tattoo Artist drawing away in the Dayton Derby, 1:48.
And they're off. Fantronic point of perfect. Celebrates off the wings. Tactical approach. Also left the gate sharply with Ferrari J. Moving on through towards the inside as they sweep into the opening turn. It's point of perfect. Dan McCarthy right to the top. Tactical approach. Continues wide there. He looks to loop past. Kilmister's caught wide there. Sears looking to forge on towards the front as Ferrari J's bottled up early on from fourth. That's He's still caught wide at the outside fifth. Lots of early movement here. They tried through an opening quarter, 27-2. Tactical approach took over, but here is Kilmister and Sears, who continue on to the outside by the 3/8 mark. Taking all the worst of it right now. He's still caught wide there and uncovered as Air Power is tracking that move up fourth. Point of perfect, the early leader. He's been shuffled back to fifth. French winds up third over in a lively flow here. Cecil Hanover accelerates up with the outside tracking cover. Ferrari J, a tough shuffle there at the inside. Kierkegaard Case to the outer flow, and Celebrity Bambino was shuffled out last. The half 55-1. Worked hard to make the lead. He'll face pressure here in the form of Air Power. Those two battled onto the far turn with 3/8 to trot. French Watt is there in third. Killmister is fourth, and off stride with Air Power. Air Power made a break while trying to move to the top. So French Watt will now forge on there alongside Oh Well. Killmister's bottled up. Tactical approach. The favorite has nowhere to go. He's bottled up and behind a wall of horses. Andy Miller and French Watt have taken over through 3/4, 123-4. Oh Well has given way in the second spot. Killmister's down at the pylons. Tactical approach, still nowhere to go. Mid-stretch, it's French Watt who's maintaining the lead. Oh Well trying to counter and come back here. Down the center, Celebrity Bambino from way downtown. Tactical approach shakes loose down at the inside. Here's French Wine. Tactical approach down at the pylons. Tactical approach! How did he do it? Tactical approach slipped through to win the Kentucky Futurity. French Wine was second. 152. Scotty Z has done it again. And they're off, and they are trotting. There goes TCI, who sprints out sharply from the center of the track. Southwind Metric also on the move towards that opening turn, and Carl will slide on through down at the pylons to be part of the early mix as they trot onto the Tattersalls turn. TCI, the set of Cantab All. Right to the top, the Bullhawk Million winner. On the point here, Southwind Metric is in pursuit second. Carl out of a tight range so far, third, but Jingbra will swing to the outside. So the undefeated Carl is on the move here as they trot through an opening split of just 28-4, a moderate tempo. So Carl will move on up there. At a progressive handling, he'll take over the lead from TCI. The favorite's now 1-2 as Southwood Metric is relegated to third. Secret Agent Man trots mid-pack fourth. He's two clear of My Way. Three more back to Storm Cloud Fashion, and at the back of the pack, that's Fly By. No change of position here. As the favorite's getting plenty of respect, Carl with a K. Carl steps past the half here, 56-4. The second quarter was 28 seconds. TCI continuing to track just off the leader in the pocket. Southwind Metric hangs in right at this point to third in front of Secret Agent Man. My Way still followed in fifth in front of Storm Cloud Fashion, and Flybys trailed throughout. 3/8 to trot. Off stride went Secret Agent Man. The tempo quickens now around the far turn as Secret Agent Man was on a break. Carl continues to lead the way. Still all business here as they trot towards the top of the stretch. TCI started to gear up second. Southwood Metric trying to keep up. 3/4, 124-4, and the favorites are going to drop the gloves here, turning for home. Carl with the inside edge. TCI trying to sprint past him down the center late. Southwood Metric there at the inside of third. TCI and Carl, they continue to go at it. Carl just a bit bumpy gated down at the inside, but he's trying to fend off TCI. TCI or Carl right at the finish. TCI or Carl, they hit the line together. Too close to call. Southwind Metric third. It is tight at the light here. 151-4. They are off, and they are pacing. There goes McSeaside, who celebrates off the wing. Sweet Amira protecting her pylon position as those two square off onto the opening turn. The favorite, Sylvia Hanover, is floating out of the gate there. She'll look to shop for a seat, and she'll find one easily in front of Mata Hanover. About racing in fourth. Always Be Naughty looking to tuck fifth in front of High Fashion Star, who's unhurried sixth. And at the back, Charleston looks over last. They circle the Tattersalls turn. It's McSeaside looking to go back-to-back here in Lexington. Dexter Dunn has McSeaside there through an opening quarter, 27-2. Sweet Amira at a big price. Looks over there in the second spot is Sylvia Hanover here at 1-9. The heavily favored Sylvia Hanover continues to track just off the top pair third. Model Hanover following in fourth in front of Always Be Naughty. High Fashion Star is next, and at the back still, Charleston as they race across the backstretch. McSeaside continues to call the shots here. McSeaside unpressured. She moves past the half in just 56-2. A leisurely tempo for McSeaside. So the tactical advantage up top here. Sweet Amira is giving chase second. Here comes Sylvia Hanover. She gets a green light there. The favorite begins to march up as they have 3/8 to pace. Model Hanover well spotted there, second over fourth. As Always Be Naughty moves up third over. High Fashion Star saving ground out at the inside, as is Charleston. McSeaside, a well-rated leader. She continues to front the field, turning for home. McSeaside there through 3/4, 123-3, but it's Sylvia Hanover who bears down now. She's first up and on the attack. Sliding to the outside, Sweet Amira's out off the pylons. As Always Be Naughty starts to get into gear late, but it's Sylvia Hanover who's taking over. McSeaside trying to battle back down at the inside. Sweet Amira's in between. Sylvia Hanover strikes again. She's as advertised at 1-9. Sweet Amira was second. It was tight for show. Always Be Naughty or McSeaside. 149-4, a back half. 53-2. And they're off and pacing for Once in My Life. Steps out to sharply early for McCarthy. Hungry Angel Boy. Also on the move there towards that opening turn with Bugaboo Lou. Looking to mix it up there. It's My Show. Was out close to the early action there in fourth. Confederate will drop in there, at least appearing to do so fifth, but he'll actually continue on wide there for Tetrick. So did not want to take a seat here in the early stages. The mix it up around that opening turn. It's Bugaboo Lou, who moves up to take over through a quarter, 26-4. A busy opening quarter here. Confederate parked and pressing on there on the outside. Hungry Angel Boy riding in the third spot with For Once in My Life following in fourth. It's My Show's watching all this action in fifth. Hunt the Last Dollar races in sixth. There's Blue Hunt's back in seventh in front of Handled Like a Porsche. Ants marching's at the back. Confederate still yet to clear here. Confederate still out nearing the half-mile mark, and it's Confederate who looks to reach up and take over from a very hard-held Bugaboo Lou. Middleborough seesawing there momentarily, and he's already back out for more. The tempo toward it's 53-3, 26-4 in the second split, and Bugaboo Lou could not be restrained. He's back to the outside to apply more pressure to Confederate. He hasn't had a moment to himself. Confederate used hard here midway around the far turn. Bugaboo Lou to his wheel right to the outside. Hungry Angel Boy continues to track down to the pylons third. It's My Show loving this trip, and he begins to tower up 3 wide off 3 quarters. 121-3. Confederate trying to kick clear though and get some separation. Hungry Angel Boy still giving chase in second. For Once in My Life back at the inside third. It's My Show flattened out. Confederate still holding firm in mid-stretch, and Tetrick calls on him for more. Confederate here in another gear. For Once in My Life rally second past Hungry Angel Boy. Confederate digs it here to win. 148-2.